So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Libra Ascendant of Dasamsa chart video, which I, of course, clearly missed because you know why I missed it? Because I actually shot the Libra Ascendant video before Scorpio, maybe a couple of days back. But the thing is, I hated the footage. I didn't like the lighting. I didn't like the setup, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to reshoot it again. And then once I wanted to film a Dasamsa video, my brain is automatically saying like, "Oh, you already filmed. Libra, go on to Scorpio." But that's the thing. I'm For me, it's kind of like an OCD of perfection with whatever work that I do related to astrology and videos and everything. It has to be just perfect. So finally, let's talk about Libra ascendant in the Dasamsa chart. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular ascendant, and what ascendant you have in your Dasamsa, the D10 chart, which is one of the most important charts in Vedic astrology, which represents the obligation to society you hold. Whether it's a bad obligation or a good obligation, you gotta submit your paperwork to society. That's this chart. And for that, if you want to learn everything about your chart, check out the links here under shop section, where you'll find the PDF report from option 5 and beyond, along with my consultations and link to my academy, Magha Vedic Astrology Academy. So anyway, let's discuss Libra ascendant in the Dasamsa chart. So, Libra ascendant in the Dasamsa chart. One thing you have to understand when you have a Libra ascendant in the Dasamsa, the major theme and karma of the life becomes the unbalanced and unfairness in partnerships, relationships, and business related to your obligation in society. Whether it's a philanthropy work, job, business, nonprofit organization, everything it will show that one will have to face karma related to the unfairness and unbalanced partnership. Because what happens with these people, at one point in their life at least, they will try to do business, even if they fail. Maybe they'll try to do it twice and they'll fail. But in those partnerships, they will be dominated by their partner. They will have a very type A personality partner. And for example, if this person is type A, it's going to clash because they will only get partners in their business, and even the marriage partner will display. Okay, so here's the word: display type A personality with this individual out in the world. So you could have a very beautiful marriage. We analyzed your birth chart. We analyzed your Navamsha. Beautiful marriage, it'll be long lasting. But due to the fact in Dasamsha you have a Libra ascendant, and I don't care what planet is sitting where. Because it's Libra ascendant in Dasamsha, the view of the public and view of the people out in society will be like, this person has a type A spouse and a type A partner. Boy, they always take charge of everything. And this person allows it. And here's the thing, if there is understanding between them both, they will allow. Like, I know my partner, he or she will do the right thing. They're always good at it. Fine. You want to take over this. So that's one thing. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, where if let's say you do not have that great relationship in partnership is in general in life, and then you have a Libra ascendant in Dasamsha, it is going to frustrate you. Because either it's going to frustrate you because your partnership is not balanced, or it's going to frustrate you that you don't have a partner in life. Like such people, even their job, they like having a partner to work on a project. They want to share. And their entire life becomes about other people. Because Libra is the original Mool Trikon sign of, Venus. And what is Venus? Sharing the love, compassion, unionship, devotion to partner. They really want to have a situation where they can devote themselves to the partner. Then we also see that such people will be, I won't even say forced, they naturally are always wanting to mother their work environment. Such people, first of all, will love to even mother their bosses, but also shows they will have the most moody bosses. You said hi to your boss in the morning and he gave you a high five, but in the evening, the same boss, when you said hi, just didn't say anything. And you're like, what was that? That was awkward. That was weird. So such situation, can really put a person in a very awkward situations, because the bosses you will get will be very moody and very protective, but also very selfish. But also, here's the thing: in your career, you yourself will become a bit selfish. But the balance of that would be seen differently, but mainly that balance of the bosses will stay the same. At the same time, such people will be, first of all, very forceful and dramatic in their communication. Like whenever they talk, they feel like they want to transform the other person who is in front of them. But on the other hand, when they communicate, people listen because they have so much wisdom in their life. They had so much wisdom in their life. And specifically with Libra people, you will see they will have always either will have a knack for publishing things, writing things, or even if they have never written before, in their career, they will be somehow asked to write a marketing material, to announce something. And especially their co-workers, not the bosses, their co-worker will become their mentor, their teacher. They will get the most wisdom from their co-workers. While the real mentor, real boss and counselor will be more like a friend. And one thing you will see that such people are always are chatting with their bosses and mentors. Like especially if normally a boss will ever hardly will call you when you're off, when you're in your home, and if you see a boss's number calling you, people get scared. Like, oh, am I about to get fired? But these people are like, oh, boss is calling. Hey, how are you? What's going on? Because they will get those constant communication from the bosses. And this is probably the reason why that a Libra person is able to rise high in their workspace, because of their communicative ability. They will always make the most powerful connections. Whether they meet somebody at conference, whether they know a person that they met at a coffee shop who's in a similar profession as them or even different, but they will always make strong political connections, strong authoritative connections. They will always know and hang out with a very powerful person in life, even though they may not be powerful themselves. Now, the thing about will this person make money or not make money and be successful in what careers they should go into, that has really nothing to do with this ascendant so much. But one thing we do know, regardless of what work you do, you're gonna need a partner. And then you have to pay the karma of having the unbalanced partnership. And usually you will see such people will always have transformations in their money and fluctuations in their money. They become very tedious about wanting to save money, because for them they know that transformation comes in their money and savings, and especially when it's in the Dasamsa. And one thing you will also see with the Libra ascendant, the subordinates will be extremely eccentric. Subordinates are going to be hard to understand. Subordinates will be too scientific, too hippie-ish. And usually you will see such a person will also go to many conferences with their subordinates. And somehow they will they will gain a lot of money when they attend conferences. For a Libra person, it's very important that you attend conferences, you attend gatherings. It is so important. Attending gatherings will give you so much information, insights, ideas, and connection that will help you and that will prevail you to a higher status in life. Now, one thing we'll see, you will also understand with Libra person, such a person will always love to work in a home-like setting. Either they want to work remotely from home, or they will always make their desk and their office a very homely, spacious place. Where when you see their cubicle or their desk, you're like, oh, that's comforting. I want to sit there and work. But just remember, this is a particular placement where karma has to be paid through partnership, whether it's just job and work or whether it's a business. And you will also see such people will have the least amount of enemies in their life. And enemies naturally just get dissolved. They don't even have to do much. And whenever an enemy comes, they automatically get dissolved. And you will also see such person becomes extremely careful and vigilant with their expenses, especially when it comes to their expenses related to their career. They will not waste money to go to some conference. They will not waste money to take some course if it's not doing them any good. They are the master of controlling the expenses at work. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is my analysis of Libra ascendant in the Dasamsa chart. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below and hit the bell button so you don't miss my pretty face in these pretty videos. And if you want to know everything about your chart, all my details, just check out the links here, astrology KRS.com. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm hungry.